Focus on future data-related updates in Biodata Catalyst. And so there's a lot of good stuff coming. We are working in coordination with the Biodata Catalyst Data Management Core to develop a data model that would enable us to facilitate harmonization on a use case basis so that we are creating a standard input into the Biodata Catalyst ecosystem across all the different data modalities and types that we have. And that data model is based on a common link ML-based model to facilitate that consistent representation that's rooted in standards and ontologies to facilitate search and then use case-based harmonization, again, as I said. So we're really excited about that. We're at somewhat early stages of that. So I think the time frame for that, I think will be announced as we have more details and that as the concept matures through the ecosystem, but we're really excited about that. Another thing we're really excited about is the development of a FHIR server so that we are able to support various use cases, including metadata for trans NIH enterprise data discoverability. A couple of other NIH ICs are also working to support this, and so we hope to be part of that network of ICs that can support discoverability in alignment with fair data sharing principles of data and metadata for research reuse. But we also want to have FHIR available for its intended purpose, and that's EHR-based data exchange when that is possible by policy. So we recognize that there are policies in place like the Trusted Exchange Framework or TEFCA to facilitate EHR-based data exchange. And we're waiting for progress in terms of research being acknowledged as a use case under TEFCA. And I know that's underway for NIH. And so we're getting ready for that. And so as EHR data from EHR systems is available for research use, we're going to be ready for that. And then we are going to expand that FHIR server development to support the harmonization of social determinants of health data. That's going to be rooted in the ONC US Core Data for Interoperability, or US CDI class of SDOH elements. But we do look to leverage that as a foundation to harmonize against in terms of all the clinical data that we do have in Biodata Catalyst as well. So very aspirational, but we do think we'll be able to make good progress in developing towards these goals. We're also, this is really exciting, implementing DataCite digital object identifiers. And so this is really to increase the fairness of the data tools and workflows. And so we'll be able to mint DataCite DOIs for data that's ingested to Biodata Catalyst, as well as to support minting of DOIs for various workflows, pipelines, tools that may be developed in BDC. This is really beneficial for those who are looking to publish, but also to support, again, the findability, discoverability of data that exists in Biodata Catalyst. And so this is supporting a master index of NHLBI funded data that would be available through Biodata Catalyst and would be available for browsing on DataCite's website as well. In terms of the study, not the actual row-level data, just to be clear. And then we're also implementing the NIH Researcher Auth service. So this is tying back to the previous section in terms of the question around data access. And the Researcher Auth service it will allow researchers to, their data access to follow them across the NIH enterprise to the computational environment of their choice. And so that's really to facilitate interoperability. And we're hoping that with that implementation of RAS, that we can kind of expand on that with interoperability or the ability to facilitate issuing, BDC generated passports and visas that would help to streamline some data access related issues or concerns that have come up over the years. And so a lot of stuff in that space, but it's coming, and look, be on the lookout for timelines and announcements around those kinds of the availability of those kinds of functions. And ultimately, we're here to support our HLBS researchers. We are adding additional data and metadata on a rolling basis, so monthly, to support our researchers. But if there's data that's not in our queue or on our radar that you're interested in for HLBS related research, please let us know. We're always looking for that feedback, and we would be more than happy to work with you to support your needs. We're also working, as I mentioned earlier, to support the NHLBI supplement to the final policy for data management and sharing, and helping and working across with our program officials as well as our researchers to determine whether Biodata Catalyst is the right repository, or if there are others that might be better suited. So but there is support for that as well. And then we are continuously improving our ecosystem based on the feedback from our stakeholders. So let us know what's working for you, what's not, and we hope that that'll help make the ecosystem better for others as it continues to evolve. So what else is coming up? I mentioned RAS, but we are working with other NIH ICs as part of the NIH Cloud Platform interoperability effort to federate data analysis, which is primarily bringing the compute to the data with the NIH partner systems and rooted in standard frameworks. So we're really excited to see the progress that's made as part of NCBI and our participation there. But we're also working with the Advanced Research Projects Agency for Health, or ARPA-H, to support the Biomedical Data Fabric Toolbox and support a national unified consistent layer of data services to work across many different systems and environments. And some of our work may focus on advanced technologies, including large language model developments to facilitate search or harmonization. And then internationally, we're working with the Global Alliance for Genomics and Health as an official driver project to work to interoperate with international data sources, including UK Biobank and the NIH All of Us research program. So we're really looking to make progress in terms of interoperability. So whether or not the data is hosted in Biodata Catalyst for researcher reuse, if the data is not, you're able to hopefully interoperate across the NIH enterprise, the biomedical data fabric across the United States, and then globally as part of our efforts with J4GH to leverage BDC as your computational environment and interoperate with the data in multiple different environments wherever it may exist. So we're really looking forward to facilitating that in the future. So it takes a village and many, many, many individuals to make this work possible and successful. And we really could not have done as much as we have so far without these individuals and all the teams that support them. And we really look forward to their continued involvement as we work to continue to evolve the ecosystem and the services to the community moving forward.